we go. I think this is the one we want. How's it going, guys? Microphone's on, I think. Hey, how's it going, Travis? We got Pike, we got Michael. It's perfect. New live, load game, right? Yes. Yeah, you can see here that I do a lot of different long dark stuff all the time. Oh, wait 1 second. I got an echo going on here. We got to mute my thing because I'm so untechnologically advanced. I'm watching on a different laptop. My wife just pointed that out, that I was talking twice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure when we got in here, we raided this place. But let's look at this awesome gear I've got. Yeah, she found a pair of these pants upstairs. What do we got for shoes? New running shoes versus decent leather shoes. Alright, well, that's not. And worn jeans? Well, you know what? A piece of cloth is lighter than worn jeans, I'll tell you what. We got 10 cloth on us. It's the sewing kit, that's right. Oh yes, and I'm juggling hacksaws but can't find a hammer. Okay. Got a fair bit of wood on me. I'm pretty good that way. Food looks okay, if you don't mind food poisoning. So we got, well, this is awesome. We got a good mix of goofy things. Okay. Okay, so alright, I think my plan of attack, guys, is I'm just gonna run. First we drink water. I am overweight, that's right. Actually, you know what I don't need is 2 saws. 2 saws will not help me at any turn. I can break those down for sticks, so I'll keep them for now. Wait a second, let's have a look at how is she doing. Should I have? She's warm. Frostbite risk. If I found a sewing kit, I could solve that frostbite risk. But oddly enough, Grey Mother does not have a sewing kit. Hey Yari, how's it going, bud? Well, this is cool. We'll turn the radio on just so it can come on during an aurora and drive people crazy. All right, let's I'm going to whip over to the bank. I think there, the credit union. I'm not really looking for a sewing kit. It's usually got some pretty cool stuff. Got to get my complimentary cup of coffee out of that place too. Mostly what I'm looking for. Oh, there go the dogs. Mostly what I'm looking for is, well, besides a coat and other things like that, it's the sewing kit. That's my bottom line. And I'm trying to think, is it at the garage? Would I find one at the gas station? Hey Michael, did you find a sewing kit at the gas station when you were looking for? I don't recall ever finding one there. That's the coolest thing about doing this live, is I can just, ask you guys a question. Anyone ever find a sewing kit in the gas station? And then I don't have to wait a day for a reply or however long it takes me to edit it. Trappers for a sewing kit. Son of a gun.
Starving.
That's way there. This is like 2 zones away. So how long have... Let's check this here. She's been alive for 3 days. Has survived for 2. Was I fighting to get that well-fed bonus, I wonder, because she seems to be okay for food. Oh, just can't. Just cannot open that drawer. All right. Yeah, I guess he could kind of go back to that direction towards the bear. It would have been nice, actually, if I would have thought about it and zipped left. Because, I mean, I came out of Hush River Valley okay. I didn't need to panic. Did not need to panic. Oh, look at that. There's a soda. Here's our coffee. Good. Okay. You know, because I do have got a lot of condition. And then I could... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the old surprise medical or sewing kit. Yeah. It's kind of grim that the sewing kit keeps showing up in a med kit. Ooh, that's a bad cut. Okay. Oh, wait. Sometimes there's a chocolate bar in there. Okay, guys. Oh, this is just regular interloper. Just playing the old regular interloper with all the pants. See, I got the one set of combat pants. Dude, this should be coming up any second now. Got the one set of combat pants out of Hush River Valley in that box there. And the next set, of course, in Gray Mothers. So that was like 51-ish, and this will be... Oh, it's really making me work for it. Ah, there I wasn't paying attention to, of course. Okay, so 51, 18, and something else. Or 50 something. Oh, 56, there we go. Yeah, so just regular interloper. Don't let me put you to sleep with my dial turning. Of course, normally I would just edit this out of a video. Come on, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Cash and a sweater. And a cash and a scarf. What do we got on our head already? That's gonna do us no good. Got some plastic money. You can have all the money. Nope. Alright, let's head on out. Got our coffee. Actually, before I go out and start freezing, let's take a nap. No, I've got some good tinder. That's just, you know, that's killed me recently, so no tinder to start a fire. Do I go back up to the bridge? It's It's a bit of a haul, but then, man, when you come back... See, I've been to... I believe I've been to the church. I know I've been to the trailer. Well, maybe that's one of the things that makes Milton not so great, right? You can find everything you need in Milton, except something you need to fix your stuff. Am I about to get hassled by a wolf? Well, actually, you know what? If I stand out here long enough, I will get hassled by a wolf, so I might as well get in the car. Huh, newsprint. You can read that story about how I don't have gloves. She's warming up inside a car. There's always wolves around here. What is going on? I mean, I don't mean to call them on, but... What do we got? And Coastal Highway, they're laying on the floors of cars and stuff. So many sewing kits. Yep, nope, let's actually look in there. Huh. Well, these people, they keep their cars much cleaner than I do. You could find enough tinder in one of my seats for 3 fires. Well,
You'll die if I don't get food soon.
I know you'll die if you don't get food soon. You have roughly 70 hours if I don't feed you. At this rate. Can opener. Nothing. We don't have a lantern yet. When I do get a lantern, I'll be using it for just this sort of occasion here, where you're kind of in like semi-darkness. I mean, you can still see, but I find you can see just well enough to miss something.
Sure I can carry much more.
It's a very rare item in Interloper. Come across it once in a while. So nobody sat by the fire and did some quilting. That's all right. We'll keep going on then. Looking for that sewing kit. That magical glove making sewing kit, because that's the coolest thing about that now, is you can make gloves. So you know, whatever part you can't find, because usually it gives you one but not the other, right? Like if you find a pair of gloves, you'll spend forever searching for a hat. The thing is too about this is there's oh, this place is kind of bare. Oh, yep. That's what I said. Empty. That's the thing about this game, though, is there's permanent hat drops, but not really, unless I'm missing something, I don't really find that there's permanent glove drops. You know, you'll find certain places where there's definitely going to be a scarf, like in the dam or something like that, but nothing. Okay, so let's head to the farm and play around in there for a bit. I'm really hoping for that hammer. I do not want to go to Broken Railroad for forging again. I realize I've got too much crap on me again. I've overloaded myself. So once we get into the farm here, I'll probably be dropping a bunch of things. It's like that. It puts the, it's that whole carrot on a stick. It's like, well, as long as he keeps not finding gloves, he'll keep looking for them. Exactly. Okay, wait. Frostbite risk. I just got to keep an eye on that. I think we'll leave some cattails here for later. Just in case I survive. Do I have a flare? No, I do not. So this is going to be a little tricky, I think. Oh, you think you can just put those away? That won't help at all. Breaking out a pack of matches. Going for the break in the fence. Let's see what we got. I was going to say, he could turn and come this way at any time, but he turned and went the other way. Also nice. At least I'm a little bit safe. If I need to, I can start a fire in the fire barrel. Okay, so he's not here. Neither is the hammer. Well, that's the funny thing about why it's named the glove box. It's more like the random piece of paper and instruction manual box. Oh, there's the key right there. So I'm covered. I got rabbits running around out here. I got everything's pretty good that way. So I'm hoping that the heavy hammer's inside here, so I can just continue my... Yeah, they never find gloves in the glove box. Never. It's like everything but. Come on, sewing kit. Yeah, didn't think so. I will hope for the random sewing kit here as well. What the? Okay. I don't know who dropped off all the clothing, but I'm going to take that. Oh, there's Cave Angel. Hey, how's it going? I just got to the farm and found
This stuff will come in handy.
all the clothes. Could sure use a pair of mitts, though. I'd trade somebody a windbreaker for a pair of mitts right now. Nobody does sewing in this town? That's not how this works? Alright. Let's actually look at that here. Well, okay. These layers almost do nothing. Okay. No. You go on the inside and you go on the outside for all those pieces of clothing, and I didn't even get one degree out of that, really. More than one, anyway. Oh, I'd love to make mittens. Love to. We need a sewing kit, though. And as I've seen from Michael's videos, there's not a lot of sewing kits kicking around in this burg. New tomato soup. Oh, lantern fuel. I'll take that. Normally there's a heavy hammer rolling around here somewhere. Oh, there's lots of food at least. Well, this is mildly painful. Cannot find that heavy hammer anywhere. Oh, check this out. We got this pair of pants, I believe, from Hush River Valley, and then this pair of pants was in Milton. And it just the gear just kept coming. It was amazing. Still don't own a pair of socks. But and all the clothes are so roughed up that they barely make a difference. But it's like, whew, when you get this stuff polished up, you know what, guys? We're here. I might as well run down to Trappers. We're in the neighborhood, right? Yo, I can't believe I have all this stuff. Like she got completely outfitted. Let's see here. Where are we at again? Yeah. She was completely outfitted in... Sorry guys. Go back to this. Yeah, she was, in and out of ice caves. And then hit Mountain Town day 2. Milton House. Yeah, so we went to the church in the woodlot. So we did go that way. But yeah, she's pretty much bounced back. Gotten everything she needs. Has all the canned food. None of the can openers. So what do you think? You guys want to go on a cross-country trek? I don't really want to go to Broken Railroad just to forage again. That's me betting on that there's going to be a hammer in that zone too, which there is sometimes. I think maybe a Dead Man's Challenge, that might be a really good place to start. Probably not because of all the cold, but...
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You needs that. It was actually pretty cool because I went into the ice cave with Sketchy. The Sketchy ice cave. And there was a full moon on and an aurora. So I was totally primed to start up another run because I thought for sure I was going to get eaten alive. Turned out he wasn't home.
I'll take it.
No, we have all the shoes. Okay, I'm going to do the weight problem solving thing here right now. Let's, wow, look at all that food. Well, let's eat the scary soup, even though I have to smash it open. What's next? The scary dog food. Yeah, it's a guy. I got to go to Trappers, and once I go to Trappers, what do you guys think? Do you want to just keep trucking. We'll go all the way to, we'll go through Mystery Lake into yeah, you'd think Grey Mother would do some sawing from time to time. Oh, actually, how are my stats looking here? Yeah, we want to go to Coastal Highway to do the forge this game. You know, something to do. We'll go across, across 3 zones. Yeah, because if we keep going that direction, go trappers, fix up our clothes. Yeah, it makes sense. Holy cow, does she ever have a ton of crap on her? A lot of it's book weight, though. Tools, torches. Yeah. So if we go, to trappers, then we can get that. Yeah, then we can get across to the ravine. Even make sure to gather that rope at Overlook there, because there aren't any more ropes after I take these first 2. So let's not take the time, even though it'd only be about 10 minutes to knock those down. Let's leave those. We're getting there. You 3 can stay behind as well. You can stay here. Someday we'll be back at Trappers, and I'll be like, or back at this farm, and I'll be like, why did I leave all this crappy stuff behind for myself? These I want to take. But since I'm going to sleep here, I really should put him someplace I think I'm going to see him later. So wood, there's a lot of, I got a lot of kilograms in wood here. Maybe I should let some go. Yeah, just 3 or 4. Just kicking around. 3 or 4 flare shells would be nice. Just something to see. So yeah, I've gotten my revolver ammunition and my arrowhead from the backpack. They didn't take the backpack out of that, whatchamacallit, out of the ice cave there this run. You can find all sorts of cool stuff in there. Look at all my clothes, though. They're just so rough. Do I have cured leather? No, I do not. Okay, so a lot of coal, a lot of cedar. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, so I recorded another Outer Loper run, and it was 2 Outer Loper runs, and they both died. So it's not really, I'm not about, I just like, I don't think me putting up long dark me dying videos is really an accomplishment, because pretty much anybody can play this game and die. So that's kind of how it always works. So, it's like, well, watch me do it quickly. It's not. I got attacked by a wolf in the one, and then kind of railroaded back and forth in Coastal Highway on the other one.
God,
You have 6 liters of water. That is a lot of water to be carrying. Alright, actually, let's pass time for an hour. Look at how healed up she is, though.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You know what? It is pretty fun to actually, especially if I get so close and then pull it off. That's the best one. Those are I like those ones. And then I die the next day anyway from something else entirely unrelated. But the idea is, it's like you could learn from me getting almost wiped out. That's the best thing, too, is if you can see where somebody else went wrong, maybe you won't take the same turn, right? Alright, looks like we're reading about fire starting while the blizzard rages on. I do have a bit of a flare with my struggles when I'm on my way out. Yeah, it's something else. Yeah, don't run. And I'll just keep running and running to this. Yep.
Man, all I can think about is food.
I wonder if she can get this book finished and we can just drop it on the ground. I don't really even need those other 3 books. Let's have some surprisingly intact peaches. I would really like to find a can opener. So yeah, let's go to the basin and into, yep, Forlorn Muskeg it is. Let's go to Trappers. Where do I go through? Okay. That's what I'll do. We'll go to the gas station. Then I'll go to the then we'll go to Trappers the simple way. I was going to go the long, difficult way. I mean, it'd be cool to come along the one side of Forlorn, though, collecting cattails and such. But it actually would be best if I went to the gas station right now. Possibly found a can opener. And I can get down that... Let's grab a nap. It lets the weather figure out what it wants to do. If it wants to re-blizzard or just back it off, would be nice. Would be nice. Okay, nope, don't pick up anything. Just need to walk. So what do we weigh? Not bad. Just a quick scan to see if I should drop anything. Not really. Just don't pick up anything else. For a second, just a second, I thought that was the answer right there. Hey, Carlos. How's it going? Welcome to some long, dark interloper bits. Wonder what's in that truck. Probably a wolf attack. Saplings? Where? You're a genius. Those saplings, right? I'm wearing a green shirt. It offsets my red face nicely. Oh my gosh. Well, like I said last time, Michael, wait a second, now I'm paranoid. Good. Okay, the last time I told you the reason Where are you? Ah, well, come on. We're going this way. Come on. I have always wanted a pet wolf. So yeah, thank you for the shout out there about the saplings. I appreciate it. If she survives and gets to shoot animals, she will also appreciate it. I wish I had good news for you, my friend. I really do. Hey, 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 man. I'm serious. Don't... Okay, listen. I don't know how they got you to go back to me. Like you'd think, somebody that's going to hit you in the face with a pry bar, you'd want to, attack less than, say, something that you can just eat. Okay, on your way. Alright, I'll crouch, and that way he doesn't get distracted. There we go. Okay, so now I can get my saplings, and we can get out of here. Yeah. Do not pet the wildlife. Yes, don't pet them. And don't run in and pet that particular one either. They hate, they really hate it when you pet them when they're eating. Oh. Yep, they don't like hugs. They don't like anything. Or they really like hugs and they're just way too into it, I think. Maybe that's the problem. Save some cattails here for later. And all I can think about is food. You're going to food land, lady. Well, they're thinking of their future meals, right? We all tend to, live like right now. It's like, I need to eat now. The Wolfie's thinking, man, I need to eat later too. And that is how much time you have before a wolf eats a rabbit and will then come after you again. So that's kind of good to know. Is there a wolf up over here sometimes? I seem to remember. Maybe I drew him over from over there. The house on the hill, guys. What do you think? There might be a hammer there? Because if there's a hammer there... Do we do the hammer walk over? Do you want to try? Yeah, sorry I was so late this time. Again, I was up until... Saturday nights, I go and I play a board game with my one buddy. Axis and Allies, it's called. And there's like 20 different... Oh, I'm so paranoid around here. There's like 20 different versions of that game. Yeah, that was a dumb idea, Turkey. Just go to the bloody store. But yeah, so we play Axis and Allies. And the original was a World War II. They mostly are associated with World War II. And it's a strategy game, kind of like Risk. But instead of, hey, here's the store over here. But unlike Risk, where you just kind of have a standard unit, Axis and Allies has got, fighters and bombers and... Oh, thank goodness you're a deer. You know, fighters, bombers, aircraft carriers, all sorts of things, right? Tanks, infantry, artillery. It's a fun game. It's fun. It's really a lot of different things you can do. Hey, Dave, how's it going, bud? But if you start a game at roughly 9 o'clock in the evening, and we play the game really fast, really fast. Like, as the other guy's making his moves and attacking you, you're rolling back and doing the math. So, still takes 6 hours. So I don't get out of there until 2, 3 in the morning. And then sometimes we even do a round 2 sort of thing, right? 1 second. I'm gonna turn off my mic for a second here. Ah, cricket. Okay, so no bedroll there. I don't need a bedroll, but I think no bedroll. I don't know. Has anyone found a heavy hammer in this joint? I don't know. Still looking for a heavy hammer, Dave. Yeah, I know. Congrats on the bear, bud. Pretty awesome. I keep expecting to pull a beer out of that cooler. I don't know why.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Probably because I'm Canadian, so I keep expecting to pull a beer out of that cooler. All right, because that's what coolers are for. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
Where are my crackers? The brochure said there would be crackers. Yeah, I am actually getting... I can't believe how much beef jerky and other things I'm picking up here. Banged up dog food. New dog food. Perfect. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. Someone who's never played Risk, you can kind of get them to get a handle on Axis and Allies. But someone who's really good at Risk and has played a lot of Risk, you sit down to Axis and Allies and it's like a light goes off in your head and you're like, holy cow, so it just happens like this in this order and you just do this and yeah, I get it. Well, I shouldn't be upset for the lack of crackers. I did get a lot of other food. Yeah, exactly. You've got many painkillers. But not a flask of whiskey up here, eh? Our Canadian whiskey wins awards, man. It does. I think it's because everybody's been drinking who's judging the whiskey, but it does, man. It's pretty good stuff. And I'm not saying we're a bunch of lushes either. We just are number 2 in drunkenness in the world. Number 2. So all I can think is like, well, who's number 3? Russia? Why the hell aren't we all over the internet then? I don't understand. I guess we're the second highest country in the world where people drink not socially. They drink to get soused, which is hilarious. Because that means you've got a population that makes a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, you'd swear people drink like they think they've got free healthcare up here. Anything? No. All right, here we go. We're gonna have a quick nap. I'll eat some of this mini food I get. Many pieces of food. Yeah, we can eat that. What am I worried about? Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that. I just want to take a nap. We will be dropping water on our way out. Well, that's like, I'm trying to think who's number one. Apparently, I guess maybe nap. Maybe Ireland would be number one, but I don't know about that. I mean, I never read into it. I just was like number 2 in the world for drunkenness. And I'm like, oh, that's a surprise. Why am I number 2? That was kind of the thing. I was like, I get it if we made top 10. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm pretty sure, Yari, I'm pretty sure I saw a guy drinking vodka in his underwear, wearing a pair of skates, and using a chainsaw as a motor, and dragging himself all over this, like, yeah. Oh yeah, the Finnish apparently can drink. You know what it, but you know what it is? I don't think it's like, it's the drink to excess model. It's not the we all drink so it's normal. It's everybody drinks with a very specific aim of getting trashed. You know. Also, apparently we're number 3 in cocaine use. I guess it's so that you can stay up drinking. I don't know. So it's like, how the heck? It just makes me wonder. It's like, what sort of hedonistic country do I live in? And why didn't I know? Back when I could have partied, how much of a party country I lived in. Now I'm too old. The thought of it just makes me tired. It's like, oh, it's nap time. Like I was telling everybody there, I was out till 3 in the morning, not partying. I was rolling dice and doing mathematics. Oh boy, it's also not a fun time, apparently.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, so anyway, there's an epidemic going on, and apparently Canada's right in the middle of it, and oh gosh, play a drinking game. Oh boy. Wow. I wonder what you know what, we could probably, actually guys, we could probably all meet up at like a card game or something, like a, you know, it wouldn't take much for us to coordinate with each other because it's, you know, there's 10 of us. I don't think anybody's a wingnut here, so. Do I nap again for this rope? Or do I just leave myself some water? Actually, wait a second. I need fire, because you can turn fire into water, but you can never turn water into fire. Hey, how's it going? Vito, I know you're. I recognize you. I'm gonna call you Vito because I can't spell it. Hey, nice. Did you know that that's 5 vodka shots, dead man challenge? Oh my gosh. Or every day, no, I guess every day you live, you get to do a shot, but, you know, people would be like, I could only make 3 days, and then I had a hangover. Well, it's awesome. I'm glad you're here, bud. Because, I was explaining to my wife about 10 people is perfect. Because I can hang out with 10 people in a garage and not feel uncomfortable. 50 people would just be like, whoa. Oh. The drink. Oh. I drank a shot of tequila once, and I thought the way it felt going down, I had to look in my hand to make sure I didn't drink the glass because it felt like a solid lump was traveling down my stomach. And that was enough tequila for me, thank you. Also, I was a designated driver, and people were drinking Tequila Sunrise, and then was it Tequila Sunrise? Yes, Tequila Sunrise, and they vomited all over the interior of my car, and I still can't stand the smell of tequila. And I was just a designated driver. I didn't even participate. Oh, my head's hurting just thinking about it. Good Lord. Where the hell am I? Okay, yeah, me and Fog, you know, we just get along so well. I used to make people do shots of cheap rum with me at their birthday parties. I'd buy a Mickey of cheap rum and make people do shots with that. It's... because cheap rum is just like drinking paint remover. So, you kind of like, you know, you're kind of being mean about it. I'm here, guys. I got myself a soda and some matches. Perfect. Well, will come in handy. Sewing kit will come in more handy. So, yeah, because I mean, I could fix this. You can fix it, eh? Repair. Hour and 30 minutes. Even though I don't have a sewing kit, you can always fix your, whatchamacallit, your bedroll that I'm about to sleep in for an hour. Good dark ale is always nice for drinking. All right, let's go walking in the fog. Well, oh, I know, right? Like interlopers. It's like, look at all the stuff this girl's got. She's got all the stuff. That should put her over for weight. Perfect. Let's go walking in the fog. Yeah, my friends and I used to be able to pound back a pound of beer roughly about as fast as you could pour it out. And then we all joined the Buffalo Club, which is a horrible club to be in because it's a lifetime commitment. And that means if you drink with your right hand, if you're right-handed and you drink with your right hand, you have to, and somebody looks at you and says, buffalo, you have to drink the entire contents of your glass. So I do a lot of left-handed drinking. And now it's just something I do. I look left-handed while I drink. Yeah, it's not even, the sun's not even in the over the yard arm where I'm at, Yari. So I can't be drinking yet, even though it is Sunday. And I mean, come on. Why not drink on a Sunday? I gotta mow my lawn today. My riding lawnmower is still out of commission. So that means I have to do my push mower routine. I got about an acre of grass that needs to get cut by hand. Sad thing is, the riding lawnmower does a horrible job. Riding lawnmower does such a crap job. Sure, it takes me 4 hours to mow my lawn by hand, the push mower, but afterwards, whew, man, does it ever look good. And then right then, I'm like, wow, am I ever getting old? I would prefer to kill myself behind a push mower for 4 hours so that I can have a nicer looking lawn? Am I crazy?
Man, I could eat anything.
It's the you know, I don't know if it's, well, I mean, Kubota's great. It's those zero turns. You know, those bloody zero turns? The farmer next door has one. And like when he does one swipe down the laneway for me, you know, just being friendly, he eliminates like an hour of work. Because it's like 4.5 feet wide is the cutting radius on this monster. And he's also driving at like 40 miles an hour. It's awesome. Yes, exactly. And seeing as I rent, but I do, like, that's the thing. I can get the lawn around my house in 4 hours, but I can't get the I've got like this super long driveway with the beautiful tall maples lining it and everything like that. It looks great. But that grass is a son of a gun to mow because it takes you 5 minutes just to walk it. So to walk back and forth 20 times, it's kind of a commitment. And that's only one side. So it's like, until I get my rider fixed, that guy gets a little shaggy. But I think it's the starter. I don't know. I'm not really mechanically inclined, but I have no other way of fixing my lawnmower because I don't own a trailer or a truck to get it out of here. You know, I own a Honda Civic that's 20 years old that I bought for $1. My wife drives a nice little SUV, but I don't. I drive a dollar car. I lose change in it and double the value. Mind you, my total commute is 6 minutes. I drive, you know. So. Oh, they're great. If I wanted somebody to do a horrible job of mowing my lawn, I would totally hire one of them. But it's like the bush line just creeps in over the course of the summer until you're like, hey, wait a second. Why is just this strip only cut? This whole thing's 4 feet high now. Oh yeah, I got kids fully capable of cutting the lawn. They're just not going to do it well. And then I feel like my dad as soon as I'm like, You did a horrible job on the grass. I can't even bring myself to say it to him, so. Alright, guys. It's kind of a short cave, so we'll make it on out. A couple of interesting things about my outerloper attempts. One of them started in Desolation Point. And I did not find matches anywhere. Or a fire striker. Anywhere. And I looked in the mine in pretty much total darkness and almost got lost. Actually, I ended up getting stuck because I couldn't get back. What, like, you know, I went the one way and I couldn't get back the other way. I checked all the cars for matches. Oh yeah, I could stand here and eat food all day. It's the exhaustion that's got her. Okay. But yeah, I checked everywhere for matches. Could not find matches, guys, anywhere in Desolation Point. Outside, that is, of course. And, yeah, he died in a fishing hut in Coastal Highway. Because I did actually manage to, in the dark, get through both mines. A little bit lost, of course. But yeah, you know, I've got some Caesar, I guess. Yeah, maybe I should have kept up on that well-fed.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so day 4. Okay, you know what, guys? Here, just a sec. Actually, you know what I didn't do is I did not check the wolf cave. And that's actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of embarrassing because Dave McD can start a run from the wolf cave on Outerloper and snag a bedroll and take off from there. And I didn't even look in the darkness. Mind you, I sent this poor girl into a full moon aurora cave with Sketchy. And he wasn't even home. So there is that, actually. Because you know what, like, yeah, not all the wolf caves. The wolf's not always home. Sometimes he never even shows up. Oh.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Alright, nope. Don't even look for it. Don't even look for it. Just keep going. That's actually probably would have been my best bet, though, would be the wolf cave. Yeah, I didn't even give it a shot, guys. I didn't even try. I didn't even try. Oh. But he didn't make it. So he's like, you know,
Oh, I need my food.
Survivor 400 that didn't make it. Is there a deer in there? I'm hoping there's a deer in there. I would like to get saplings and guts going. So we can kill some rabbits, kill the deer. Hopefully the hammer's in there. We go out, we forge, we come back. Everything's ready. It all wraps up in a nice, neat little package for us. Yes. Yeah, he had the wolf, like, panicked everywhere. And you know, sometimes when they're doing that and they run into you, they realize, oh, hey, if I just attack this guy. So then, yeah. So they'll ping around like that, and then you'll just be like, oh, no. And it's time to do some tapping on your mouse. I would say he's more of an outer loper. I know what you meant, Dave. That was funny as all get out. All right, here we go, guys. We'll search this in the morning. It is bedtime. Bedtime. Outer loser. Well, you know, he's not, you can't say it's like outer party time. He's not having a good time out there. All right, the beef jerky will go down and we'll have some soda and a sleep. And it's like Dave's new Dave's new line, his new title for his episodes. Like normally I don't name them, but oh boy. Okay, let's get ourselves some sleep. Yes, Jeltaz was so awesome. All right, Frostbite Risk. I'm just glad you're gone. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
You're also incredibly thirsty. Hey, look, guys, it's a lantern over there. Let's have some water right now. I hope Jeltaz is okay. Whatever's going on with him, I hope he is good. Oh, no, you don't. Where's my... Yeah, like, I hope he's doing okay. Okay, so there's the hacksaw. Okay, well, here's a can opener. That's nice. So, there's a saw again. Hacksaw number 4. Ah, thank goodness. I was about to snap. You know, like I snap. You know, where I'm like, did I get ripped off? Ah, unfortunate. You know, snapping like that. Like I do. Into our death fish. All right, guys. What do you think? What do you think we're going to get in here? Ah, no. Okay. I went too far. It's in the 30s somewhere here. I was actually reading the... Yeah, ooh. So what were we, 46, 47 in there somewhere? 48? Or... Am I completely off? Do I have to go all the way around again? Yes, I do. I'm open for a can of beans. Just because I think that there should always be a can of beans in Trappers. Because the story mode originally, you had to get Jeremiah's trust. And nothing worked better than a can of beans. So what are we, 32-ish, I think? That's where I snapped. Come on. There we go. Okay, ready? Here goes, guys.
I think I can use this.
Hey, somebody called Mackinac, right, Cave Angel? Ah, somebody called it. Somebody called it. And Cash, somebody else called it. There we go, Cash and a Mackinac. Son of a bitch. That's freaking awesome. Look at it, 80% too. All right, guys. Standing tall now. Standing tall now. Yeah. So there was. So thank God I found it. Found it. I thought for sure we were gonna get ripped off, but found that sewing kit. So let's do some magic, guys. This thing. Okay, well, one second. Before we start all this, 10 degrees is my warmth bonus. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. Imagine how the trapper's cabin smelled. You walked in, it's like, whoa, it smells like farts in here. Oh, welcome. I don't get a lot of guests. It's like, yeah, I can tell.
Ah, starving.
Alright, so that's two things fixed. Oh, we get these ear wraps. We get this, oh, the sweater. This thing we can forget about. This is brand new almost. Let's quickly eat something with our fancy new can opener. Oh, bear meat. I don't want to get sick while I'm trying to sew, so we're just going to eat this for right now. I don't trust the death fish. Anywhere below like 80%. Alright, guys. So, with that... Aw, thank you, honey. My lovely wife brought me a coffee. And it is warm and strong. She does the stand-on coffee. I make strong coffee, but she kicks it down. Okay. See, we're already at 11 degrees. Just fixed two things. So the pants are pretty... These are in pretty bad shape. This is good. But it's these guys that really want to get that fixed. Yeah, it turns out it's not a bear. It's the ghost of fart sounds. Remember when I went to sleep for like 10 hours and didn't drop all my stuff and then stood here and fixed clothing without drying out my stuff? But I kind of want to do that. We're going to go over, we're going to harvest that deer. I'm going to make myself a pair of mitts. Actually, you know what I should do? You're right, Cave Angel. I should just make them now. And then that way I don't burn myself by using all my cloth on mitts, or on not mitts, and then don't have any mitts. So, let's fix up the pants and the long johns. In theory, it might not work like that. I'm thinking closest source, Michael, is like closest possible place is that stupid tower. Which is, you know, it's all fun and games until you gotta climb up there for 9 hours. Alright, well, you know what? Let's take a look at her clothes. 13 degrees. We buffed her up 13 degrees. Or not up 13, but that she's pretty much made a 5-degree turnaround. Okay, so let's go for a soup. Have a quick soup, even though it's pretty... I should actually leave these guys for a warmth bonus. Ah, but this is interloper. Yeah, I hope Jeltaz is doing okay wherever he is, because I really liked him. I really thought he was because some people play this game, but Jeltaz, he played with the game. You know, there's that. Some guys play the game, and some guys just play with the game. And it's like, yeah, there's some people that are like dolphins at this game, right? And no matter how well I learn to swim, I'll never be a dolphin. Yeah, I guess that makes sense too, right? A lot like not making, you know, if I had a flare gun, buddy, you would be so going down, right?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you can. Into a fire. Let's do it that way.
Perfect.
Yep, you go over there. All right. Do another cedar? Sure. Keep things going nice and warm. Let's say, is he coming back over here? Because he's never walked in here before on me. I just would like the first time he does that to I not be surprised about it. I'd like to know he's coming. But generally you disappear in this one.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You don't disappear in all of these shacks, though. Just so you know. What do we got? 8 minutes, 22. All right, well, it won't burn in that time, so let's just get that last bit of...
I could eat a horse.
Hey, did my fire get blown out? It did. Very unentertaining. Now we've got our guts. Let's pull this hide. Not even getting cold out here. Look at that, guys. Right, by the way, French Canadians are freaking awesome. I don't there's this, I guess there's this sort of thing where there's, I guess, between the English and the French in Canada, sort of a, I don't know, sort of a culture bump or whatever, but trust me, Quebec is the funnest province ever. It is so much fun. Even the police are more relaxed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you tell... Oh, wait 1 second, guys, here. Just a second here. I'll be right back. We'll get a nap in here. I get to sleep, and we'll go find that hammer here in a second. I'll be right back. I just want to show you something here. So, I'm going to turn off my mic and dork around. I'll be right back. Sorry, it gave me time to blow my nose and stuff. We got a blizzard going on over here too, but I wanted to show you while I was here. Why not? This is the bear cave on Timberwolf Mountain, of course. And this is the bear on Timberwolf Mountain. He was nice enough to come back and die right here. Saddest thing about him, though, is he pounded my arrow that I had shot into his head into the floor when he pounded his head into the floor. So, but yeah, I thought I'd come and just show you what Pepper was up to. She's eating and cooking bear meat. Oh, yes. Used up all of her fuel. Of course, doesn't care.
Feels like night is coming.
So that bear is going to respawn. And then and he's going to be surrounded by guts of the previous owner and skin. The bags will deteriorate, but there'll be skin, guts, and rotting meat of the previous bear. Oh my goodness. Do you know how much fun it is to watch somebody with a sleeping bear that they think is dead and they run up to it and start clicking on it? Because the sleeping bear is rare. I've only seen a few of them myself, right? So, sorry, I don't mean to do that to you guys. Jump back and forth. But I just wanted to show you that Pepper is, she's just finished basically ripping up a bear in its own cave. So when they go home, it is the best. It is the best. Okay, so what do we got here, though, for time of day? That's not going to do it. That won't do it either. Tab, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so now basically what I can do is... Yeah, the moose hide satchel. Not the moose hide satchel, the moose hide cloak. You just tear it down, just like the cloth guys, and then make a new cloak. Yeah, I don't do a lot of screaming, guys. I did get excited from time to time. Sorry, I'm not, I am sort of I listen to myself and I'm like, what? How is it possible that I sound this calm at this time? I'm not even trying to pull off some sort of like sounding calm and zen-like trick. It's just, that's how excited I get. Oh, hey, look at my skills, everyone. Look at my skills. 1. Fire starting's coming along nice, though. Okay, so... Look at this wealth. I've got so much lantern fuel. We're gonna fix a sweater while I hold a lantern. In theory. There we go. Worn. It's better. Up to 14 degrees yet? No. I mean, this guy's close to where I'd fix it. I'm not bothering with the old shoes. Okay, guys. I don't really remember, like, I don't really remember dying very often. Not to sound like, you know, all like, oh, I never died. But, look at that wealth right there. I'll take that, thank you. But I do remember, the first time I really felt I had a handle on the game. You know, I felt like it's, you know, this, I got this. And I went, might as well take the risk now. I went out on a walk in Pleasant Valley. I won't sleep even close to that, but and I went out and I found a bear. And I shot that bear several times. And it mauled me about 3 times in a row. And then I died of hypothermia because it ripped up all my clothes so bad. Oh, you know I could. So what do we get, guys? We got that. I guess I go find the hammer, and that's my only real choice now, isn't it? Have some dog food for breakfast. That's disgusting, but what are you gonna do? Now, I told you guys about a time too. I died in a blizzard on the front lawn of in the orchard because you know, all those trees in rows. You just keep following them back and forth and getting turned around, and everything looks exactly the same. She'll be chilly out here, that's for sure. So I guess I should go to. Okay. Right. Because it's not that cold out. Let's head over to that tower. It takes a bit to get to. I'm sorry I'm running late, Dave. I want to put in a couple hours here. But yeah, again, I will come back around 8 tonight for an hour and a half too. But I figure I'll stream for another 40-45 minutes if everyone's not bored. Green hell. I should just do it. It's kind of one of those games too. I'm kind of, you know, it's that whole. This game started out pretty awesome, but it got better, right? So I imagine Green Hell being new, they're gonna make it better, and it already looks. The jungle scenery really throws my eyes off too. It'd be hard to play. I did watch some of it, so okay. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna mess around with another deer here. Let's see if we get attacked by a wolf right here. The music is awesome in this game. There's no way around that. Really? Nobody's come to greet me yet. That's so weird. I fully expect to run into a wolf. I mean, we've seen them off in the distance. I've even had a conversation with one.
Starting to feel numb.
Wish that was pretty tense. He was not falling for the rabbit trick at all. He was really interested in eating the larger animal. Wait, do I turn? No, that'll get me back over there. So I want to kind of go this way. Sometimes there's saplings up ahead here. Oh, look at that. So, not saplings, sapling. Did I overshoot again? Did I do that? Or am I? Ah, here's the railroad tracks. I think I took the longest way you can take to get here. Yeah, I did. I might as well go warm up then, seeing as I baffed it pretty badly. Really? They're hiring new developers? Really? Yeah, I don't think the cheese wheel was a hit.
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel bad for Raph because he made this game with the intention of making the story mode. It just never happened at the exact same time as the actual world was created. So, basically, if you consider us like a bunch of kids, it's like he's a guy, he comes home with this gift. And we all open it and go, yay! And turn the box on its side, and I'll start playing in the box. And he's like, I did all this work to get this beautiful thing on the go, and you guys all just play in the damn cardboard box? Because we play in the sandbox, play in the shell that the story mode is supposed to take place in.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You needs that, because it's in better shape than the one you currently have. Oh no. There we go. We're all coloring on the box and putting up pictures online of things we colored on the box. And he's like, but what about the thing inside, guys? So, do I already have a mag lens? Okay, that's why it's not giving me another one. Okay, good. Alright, so actually I don't need that. And 2 books has always been a lot. That's a lot of coal. I've got all the fuel to go forge right now, so... Okay, let's, gonna have a quick nap here. If there's one thing I've learned from, Dead Man's Challenge, actually an occasional nap when you're planning on traveling is not a bad idea. Warms you up, gives you a spot of energy. Sorry, I'm looking for a whetstone, that's all. Ooh. That actually looks interesting. Clandestine weather weapon. Alright guys, so when we get up here, if there's no hammer, I will then, what do you think of this? Okay, so no hammer in the tower, if there is no hammer. I come across, we grab that rope. I grab some guts and such. And then we head down to the ravine if we got no hammer here. I like to run when the cheese thing's on, that way I can, when I do wipe out, it really seems warranted. And he can't sleep in anything.
Starving.
This is all the ways you could just get wiped out in this game are great. I wonder what new developers will do with this game, though, if they do hire new, you know. Yep. Yep. Tenzing, one of the greatest Sherpas of all time. Everyone else calls themselves mountaineers. He's just like, I just go up there. It's not really a challenge for me. I just go back. The real challenge would be actually to try to heave one of those porta potties that you see every once in a while up to the summit. Because it's like, I came all the way from Italy to climb your most sacred peak. And I will have to use the bathroom several times on the way up. Like, oh, that's not very nice of you. Came all the way here for that, eh? Okay, guys. Let's hope for a hammer. I don't see it. I do see another sewing kit, so...
I'll take it.
Oh, I've actually seen footage of my summer car. Oh, Maglans. Okay, so I don't know where anything is, according to my regular knowledge of loot tables. No idea. We have a nap. Yeah, it's got to be. So we'll just roll right across over to the cave there on the overlook. Not there. 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 That's where we're headed, over there. Among trees. That's one of them too. I've heard about that. Yes, it was Dave that's been playing that. That's a little steep for that. Probably will get a sprain on this one. You got to be insane not to think you're not gonna. So we're over here then. Well, let's whip around to the other tower then. There's definitely a rope up there. Like chocolate bar. Have you guys all seen the Long Dark in real life? That's a pretty darn funny video. Yes, for me, it was Stranded Deep was the first survival-like game I'd ever seen where it was just basically you and the elements. And I was like, oh, neat. Then that led to this game. Because I was thinking about getting Stranded Deep. But then I saw this game being played. I was like, whoa. Stranded Deep looks great and all, but there's no hypothermia. Got a collection of these, might as well dig into one or two. Yeah, I'll put up a link for that. For the long dark in real life. It is a funny video. I enjoyed it immensely. Roses. Oh, a book about cooking. Oh, let's not do that. Nope, still don't do that. There we are.
This will come in handy.
It sure will. Well, it's no, it's an ocean-based game.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, I like the idea of the jeans. I like the idea of the little raft and building yourself a motor out of spare parts and stuff. But the gyrocopter was a little because I could see an average person doing that, right? But your average person is not going to build a gyrocopter. It's like you're an engineer for an aeronautics company. All right, let's go up to this, the broken tower. Because I walked off the wrong side of that for sure. And then ended up in the wrong spot. That's okay. This place gets ignored a lot by me. Because it is just 3 crappy trailers. I really like the stalker settings just for the bunkers. I like finding those. So I have quite a few guys where I just run around finding bunkers. Hey, look, it's a wolf. It's probably going to see me and accost me. And it's not him that I'm worried about. It's his brother and his other brother. What's his name? Larry, and then that's his brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl.
Can you eat trees?
My Summer Car. 1995. Wow. I'm definitely old enough to remember 1995. Look at these guys. What are they looking for? This guy's just going to throw a rock to make him go away. Yeah, I think I'm far enough. Yeah, I can't remember 1975, unfortunately. So you spent this summer fixing the car you wrecked the year before, Dave. Well, that's kind of noble. It's you taking responsibility for Your actions? Never actually really like crashed a car. I've been in a few cars that have been crashed while I was an unwilling participant, but I went into the ditch a couple of times, and that was my worst. A little bit of sliding and into the ditch with you. It's funny, you'd think minus 20 would be more dangerous to drive in than 0 degrees Celsius, but it's not true. Because when the roads get weird and slushy like that, that's when it really pulls it. So you had to buy a parts car just to get your other car working. Yeah, yeah. I like Subnautica though. It just, again, it's the underwater thing. I don't think we're really meant to be under there. Well, there's somebody up top. I was watching Free Day Gaming. I don't know if you guys have seen him at all. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers and stuff, but he does a lot of... He did a Dead Man's Challenge. He was fairly successful and stuff. Pretty new to the whole recording thing. And he was up here, and I think it was on a Dead Man's Challenge, and he was up here, and he was harvesting this deer, and he forgot to put down meat or something like this. And the bear from down below walked all the way up and almost attacked him right here while he was harvesting the deer. And he had to jump off the cliff. It was nuts. Let's get our lunch going here. Actually, let's do that right. Right there, perfect. Now we'll use that and that. There we go.
Come on, little fire. Perfect. I could eat anything.
Well, there we go. Sorry for the long silence there. I was just thinking about some stuff myself. About, just get all nostalgic about, old things and fixing stuff and field cars and stuff. So there's my lunch, dear. I have anything I can cook in here. Coffee, eh? Just the cups. Well, if I'm going to do anything, I guess I'll just drop this here. I'll open her up. And then I can get a nice dose of food on my way down the hill. There, much better torch. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is bright. Usually there's a lot of feathers around this guy, but it doesn't look like today. He doesn't really drop a lot of feathers. Alright, well, I'm going to be pretty heavy on my walk, but
I think I can use this.
we'll take both of those for sure. Oh, stay on target book? Sure. Yeah, my intention was not to come up here and then become so overburdened that I can't leave, but I mean, it's probably going to happen. Give this guy his feather. That's the thing, the DeLorean, I couldn't even say the name back in the day. But yeah, gull-wing car. Alright, so... Okay, let's... You know what? When I start blazing my own trails here, I usually get lost, so let's just... I don't want to come out on the side that takes you to the Traverse cabin. I think this is a good spot to come out. This takes you right down into... Yeah, okay. We got some going to the ravine to do. Alright, Vito, have a good day, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Awesome. Oh, it's like perfect weather. Perfect weather. Plus degrees the whole time. I don't really want to throw this torch down right here, but... Yeah, like I said, right now I'm driving my dollar car.
I'm gonna need to rest.
When I lose change falls out of my pocket, I make money. Just trying to figure out why that wolf looks like he's walking directly towards me from like half a mile out. Well, there's bound to be some sort of confrontation here, so... Yep. Oh, of course you do. And it's an ankle. Just gonna get this dealt with here. All right. It's not a hot tea or anything like that, but it does the trick. All right, well, that gives me... half an hour watching my back. So guys, I guess I go crash in this trailer. And then in the morning we'll take off and go to the we can take off to the old whatchamacallit there? Ravine. There, that's better. Make sure that those propane tanks are nice and warm. Okay, let's go in. Get some sleep for the night. I know, right? Are these explosive? All right. The story goes, and then she died. Like, you know, really, what else is going to happen? Oh boy. All right. Well, let's. Yeah. You can only hope. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, I gotta focus here. I gotta focus. Not really. I gotta get some sleep. So, not me. Not me. I'm good. I'm good. I got up at like 9:30 this morning. I was way sleeping in by about 4 hours, but I was up and like I said until like 3 playing my geeky board game. What do you think? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's give the whole... Like, I'm not even paying attention to my life meter or anything like that. I know, it's just awesome. There's food everywhere. It's because she's traveling everywhere like a madman. And she has not been to unnamed ponds. So there could be a fire striker there. I'm hoping not another hacksaw if I get there one day, you know? Past time for an hour to let the night fly by a bit, and then we can get a good, solid sleep in. Hola?
Oh, I need a horse.
Axe deodorant body spray. Coming at the bare face. Here you go, buddy. All right, let's go ravining. I got no water, but I'm planning on making, you know, something with that. So we go to the ravine. There is a couple of spots the hammer could be at the ravine. Look at that, though. 2 downward arrows, and the sun's not even up. We're the coldest part of the day. So the gear that I found, it's not really expecting you to do this. So it still seems pretty darn warm. And even with the rope on me, I'm still underweight. I could use some decent footwear. That would be nice. Yes. Toilet water. Straight ahead, actually. Well, so far it's been like, hey, the saplings. It's like, oh, yeah. And then it's like, remember, you can drink water out of toilets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's me. At least you guys know who you're watching. Yeah, what's up with the zero dynamite? Every once in a while you find a road flare and think, come on, be a blasting cap on here. Nope. This is all new territory for me, too. I've never been this way. You get a feather. The guy in Milton got cash, because that seemed to be what he was dying to get, so I thought I'd help him out. Yeah. Yeah, so I actually do that now when I'm not even live. I do the if the weather's decent like this, and the weather is good, and I don't mean like it's not like super hot or nothing. It's just if it's not super windy, you can pull off a win in the dam. Could you imagine throwing dynamite at something on the lake? You'd have to make a weak ice dynamic at that spot afterwards, right? Something to go through. Alright, so I figure I'll run into the ravine. I haven't used any birch bark. God, Interloper is so nice and easy going compared to Dead Man's Challenge or Outerloper. That whole being able to go inside and finding a new coat, that is beautiful. Alright. You shouldn't run uphill at this area because there's usually a wolf standing in amongst these stumps. And if he's not, he can be over top of this little rise that's right ahead of me too. No need to harvest, it's just hamburger rabbit hamburger. It's crazy. This lady's actually doing quite fine. She's doing fine. She's okay. Yeah. So the circuit the circuit Yari's got on the go here is you go in and then right when you can leave the dam, you leave the dam, cross the back without, I mean, you can explore Carter, like the Winding River and stuff like that if you need to. But you go across the back and get that other deer. So you get 2 deers. Then when you come back in that door, you're in a spot you haven't looted before, and you work your way back up to that door. And then it actually saves you backtracking against yourself too while you're looting. It's nice. Oh, I kind of went out for a second, Yari. I left this run for a second and went over to Pepper, and she is, hey, Mr. Deer, she is harvesting a bear in a bear cave right now. Pepper is. About day 750, still hasn't. I figure when I get to about day 800, I'll make a video. A full-on Pepper video where she just runs around doing crazy stuff. Or sometime we can do a stream where she does crazy stuff too, if you'd like. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go over here, we're gonna have some deer. You know, so yeah, 3 years in the long dark. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. 3 years of living in this environment. We can go over and have some deer, warm up because we're a little low. Whoops, I'm walking into trees. We're a little low on the old cold meter there, so let's get this happening. And again, I'm going to have to waste another match. But I think I will want to... you know what, let's just risk it. I like doing stupid stuff. Accelerant, give her. Excellent. Excellent. Let's put on this reclaimed because it's heavy. It's probably because you're cutting a deer up. It's really getting you in the old stomach. I was kind of curious as to whether or not you were going to come and try to wipe out my fire. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Dead Man, it's a lot more devastating when you... Alright. Huh. I guess I'll have to eat one of these. Oh, camping? Hey, actual camping is really nice. I went cottaging myself.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Which is not camping. Do I have water purification tablets? I do not. Okay. Ah. It's actually kind of nice to do a couple of episodes so that if you don't have time to actually do a full-on recording, you can have a backup. What do you think, guys? Do I just run down? Yeah, let's go. Let's head on down. Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. She might be thirsty, but you know what she's got? Have a coffee. Have a coffee. There we go. That'll help with this whole rope climbing shenanigans. She's gonna spend the night down here, but... Oh, camping beside a Winnebago, eh? Yikes. It's like, don't worry, we'll just have a good time in there, in that enclosed structure. We'll be out here in the tent. Oh, my friend of mine at work went mushroom picking in the forest, and he and his wife got incredibly sick. So it's not really one you want to risk that. Now, normally I would kind of unload some stuff, but I knew I was going to get my well-fed was coming, and if I was underweight while holding onto that rope. Alright, so this hammer sometimes shows up here. So it's not there. And sometimes it shows up in those rail cars up top. Alright, she's having a cold time though. We gotta get her around. Or get her down to the cave here. It's an emergency stim. Good for you, girl. Look at you. It's her first stim of the game, too. Alright. Let's, it's not exactly a tailwind. So later tonight, I'm going to wrap it up here in the cave. I do got that, got some exciting lawn mowing ahead of me for today. Lawn mowing, garbage cleanup, and kitty litter. What can I say? I know how to make my Sundays special. Ooh, we're not warming up back here. It is that cold. That is a cold blizzard. So yeah, I'll wrap it up here. Well, I'll start again tonight around 8, quarter after in there. And we'll, what's the problem? Yeah, if we keep using it, eventually we're going to get fire starting too. Oh, there's fire starting too right there. But yeah, so I'll see you guys around 8 tonight. I'm going to call her here. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to see the stupid stuff that I'm up to and to talk to me and everything else. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah. And like I said, 10 people, 8 to 10 people. Oh, whew, perfect. I can can hang out in a garage with 8 to 10 people, no problem, without feeling overwhelmed. So, okay, guys, get this water on the boil. There we go. All right, so when you see me next time, we will be waiting for this blizzard. So, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Dave, Pike, Michael, Yari, Cave Angel. Holy cow! Like it's like, for me, it's the who's who of my favorite. Travis is in here, lurking away. And Vidal came by. It was nice. Like, just, yeah, I really appreciate it, guys, for you taking the time to hang out with me, man. I really do. So when we come back tonight, or a little after 8, I will be, we'll be waiting for a blizzard to beat it. So thank you, guys. Thanks again. And, Loon's Loon. I'm coming back on around 8 if you got time, bud. So 8:30 in there. If you're around, I'll be on for an hour and a half or so. So, yes, go and kill an interloper, Yari. It's the best. All right, guys. Loonsloon, hopefully you've uploaded something today, so I can go from streaming to watching. Fun times. And I've got a RimWorld video I got to make at some point too today. But yeah, it's that 4-hour lawn mowing session that I'm not looking forward to. Maybe I can break her down to 3.5. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, guys, keep surviving. All right.